to this computer. Okay, so once you have a group created, then you go to post by party, and let's pretend you have your template already like edited. You would go to parties, and we're gonna, oh, I gotta fix that. We're gonna hit new party. We're gonna create a new party. And what kind of, where are we posting? In a group, a page, an event, a chat? We always do groups. So we're in a group, we hit next step. Now it's going to say, okay, choose your group. Well, I have Irma's party, Jenna, Melinda, Sierra's, and Alana's, but I don't have that Carmela's because I actually have to add the group. It says add a new group here. So I say,
Okay.
okay, I'm going to add a group. What's the name of the Facebook group? That's the first thing it asks you. So I just go back over to the group, um, and I just usually copy the whole name right here. Say copy, paste. Then it says, what's the link for the group? And what it's asking for is this link right here in the top in the browser bar. This
Okay.
Facebook/groups and this number. So we copy that whole link and we put that group link here. Save it. Now Carmela's party comes up. So now I can do the next step because I can schedule her party. So I'll hit next step. What's the start date? So Carmela, I don't think her party starts till the 24th. No, the 15th. So I'm just going to go ahead and say the 15th. So her party starts on the 15th. And then remember, this is where you have to pick what time zone they're in. And she's Alabama. I think that's
That
Eastern time.
I think Alabama's the same as us.
So Alabama time zone. You might be right. Yeah, Central. Okay, so
Well, well,
what?
Central Time Zone is not mine. I'm in
Yeah,
East.
Central is where she's at. So Alabama is actually Central. So I'm gonna find Central time zone, and there's always different ones. Central time zone in Guatemala, Mexico City, but you pick the one that has a United States city, Chicago time.
Chicago. That's Chicago time.
Yeah, Chicago time. So it's gonna start on the 15th, Chicago time. Next step, what template am I going to use? I've got a whole bunch, so I'm going to find my May template. This is the one I'm using right now. So that's the template I want to use. You're editing your template. That's the one you're going to pick. And then what do I want to replace bracket host bracket with? Remember that where that fills in the person's name whenever you see bracket host bracket? So
Yeah, you put in Carmela's name there, right?
yeah. And then the link is where the shopping link is going to go. I'm using in all of our parties only the table link. So I copy that table link because it's the very first one and I paste the table link. So anywhere where it says bracket link, bracket, it's going to put her shopping link or her table link.
Okay.
And I hit next step and then I just confirm and schedule. Okay, so now I can go to the party list and I see it in my list of parties. And this is actually driving me crazy. Why is this duplicated? See how these two, Alana and Sierra's party, show something's duplicated. So I need to click in there and why won't it? Oh, okay. Why won't it let me click? Oh, because there it goes. So, oh, that was on day 2. That's already happened.
I haven't seen it duplicate anything.
It was only on day 2. No, it's just her, your in Alana's party and her and this girl's party, those posts, those that one post both posted at the same exact moment, which can be a problem. If I wanted it to post at a different time, I would have just done this, but it can't let me change it because it was in the past.
Okay.
Okay, so if there are any though, if you see any duplicates like that, You can go in actually and just do this. We've done this before in the past. You might remember this. You could say just add 15 minutes to every post, and then that might make it different than the other party. And so if that works, you can save that and you go back to the party list, and that duplicated might be gone at that point. You just want to try to avoid duplicated. You just don't want two posts posting at the same exact time, is all that is.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's Carmela's party. Now I have the party in the party list, but I haven't actually scheduled the party because you can't, you, with the way Facebook is now, what you have to do, this, you're going to have to do this when you have about 20 minutes where you can just leave the computer on and you can't do anything else while this is happening. You have to just let this roll by itself. But what you would do is if you want to post from your business page, you have to switch back to your business page. If you want all the posts to look like they're coming from your business page. Like if you noticed on Alana's party, almost every post shows Amy Gates, independent Pampered Chef director. It's not
Yes.
me, my personal page doing it. So you go back to your, just make sure you're sitting on your business page and you open that little P, that extension for Chrome that we put in. That's this one right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Now I can see Carmela's name in my list. So I highlight Carmela and I say schedule. And I'll stop it, but I'll show you what it's going to start to look like. So it opens a new tab. It says this tab is being used by Post My Party and it's scheduling post number 1 of 67. So all it's doing is it's going in and saying, copying, finding the words, it's copying the words in for me, and it's copying the video in for me. And then it's putting the date and the time that Post My Party said to put it, and it's hitting schedule.
And that's when you got to wait for it to get done before you do anything else on your computer, right?
Yes. So this is going to take like 20, 25 minutes. So when you have 3 or 4 or 5 parties to schedule, it does take a little bit of time. Like you just kind of turn it on, go clean your kitchen, come back, and when it's done, you can start scheduling the next party.
Yeah, I got
But
like 4 of them this weekend.
yeah, so you want to try to get or one done now and one done, tomorrow and one done or give yourself an hour in between each one or whatever. But
Well, I
see,
can
like
do that 'cause
it's
I got
only
all
on.
the time in the world today and tomorrow, or tonight and tomorrow.
Okay, so see, it's only on post number 2. But like I can't, if I try to click anywhere else, it's gonna stop posting and it's gonna interrupt it. It's gonna try to do it again. So it's saying it's scheduling post 3. I can come up here back to this extension and I can just hit this little circle with a line through it and tell it to stop scheduling. So it stops right in the middle. But the next time you go back to say schedule, it'll
Yeah.
just pick up where it left off. So if you have to see now, it knows it's on number 3. So if you have to stop it, don't worry. It'll just start right back where it happened again.
Okay.
Okay, so now let me show you one other thing. Let me stop this again. Okay, so I think it's going to finish this one before it stops. It looks like 3 might have never gotten scheduled. Okay, that should be done. So when you are on your business page, okay, stop, 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 stop. I said to stop. Okay, here we go. Um, if you go to this section over here, because you're an admin, so you can see these things on the side. Only admins can see this. See
Yeah.
how this section that says scheduled posts?
Yes.
That's where it's putting it. It's really just using Facebook Scheduler and copying and pasting everything into Facebook Scheduler for you. So here's the first one it did with the words in the video, and it's going to schedule it at the time that I told it to. If you want to reschedule it and say, oh, shoot, I actually want to post this right now, you can hit reschedule and change the date and time right here if you want to.
Okay.
Um, so they just all show up right here. Oh, see, like this one happened twice because remember I stopped it in the middle. So
Yeah.
I would delete one of these because I don't need the same thing to post twice. But that's all it does is it puts it in Facebook scheduler for you. The other way you could do this is if you, this is where the drip, the daily drip with the coffee cups and all that stuff on the calendar,
Yeah,
like
I've
if you,
watched that video like twice, and
it,
I still it's
too
my brain
confusing.
wasn't picking, and it was kind of like picking and choosing what it wanted to listen to. Because I went to go and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, okay, now and looking at it and what did she tell me? And then it was like, oh,
This is so much easier. I mean, a lot of people just don't want to pay for Post My Party, but I think it's still worth it. Even with the way it works now, it's it's worth it for it to do all the scheduling for me. Okay?
yeah, because
Let me
especially if
hit
I get
stop.
back, if they do put me back and get me in a work site, and
Okay, so let me stop sharing again for 1 sec just so I can share only the screen. Okay. Um, when you are in Consultants Corner, like right here, anywhere on Consultants Corner, there is this links button at the top with the
yes,
9 little dots.
yes,
Click that and you go to Marketing Kitchen app.
okay,
Marketing Kitchen app. If you do this from your phone, it should direct you to download the app that you have to use called Multibrain, but it takes you here. It's called Marketing Kitchen. There is an entire training section with all kinds of training videos down here on how to use it, how to connect your Facebook, beginner's guide, connecting your social media, content folders. Eventually, you will want to go through this, but the easiest part of it is to just you can schedule posts right from here. That's why there's drafts. You can edit posts. You can do all kinds of stuff. But the biggest thing that I need to make sure that you have access to is content library. So content library is all you have to click. And this is broken down into sections. Here's all the June offers. Here's May offers. Here's products. Here's recipes. Plan a party. Here's some host and guest messaging. Here's mealtime inspiration. These are all social or pictures. So if you click on like products, it's going to say, okay, what subcategory do you want to see? Do you want to see only new products, kids products, anniversary collection, bakeware, cookware? We could say, I only want to see new products. And then here is all the videos. It tells you what it is right above it, video or an image. Um, you can hit next and see the next page. It's going to be pages and pages. But any one of these, like say you like, I want this image of this spider strainer here. You can hit the 3 little dots and say download, or you can even click on it and hit download from here. When you click on it, it even gives you some words right here that you could copy and paste if you wanted to that talk about that product. But this is where you can download the picture. And when you click download from here, it should, and you have, I noticed on your screen, you have a little folder like this down here in the tray. You don't have to right click and go to File Explorer. You can just click that little folder and it'll take you there. But you can get to downloads and that, I have to do it over here, downloads. And that here's the picture of the spider strainer that I just downloaded. Okay, so all of those will go to downloads, but marketing, and then you hit close, you can say, okay, no, I really want to look at entertainment products instead, see those. You can say filter by only show me videos. Like if you're looking for a video, you could just say only show me videos, and it will take all the pictures out and just show you videos only. And you can watch the video right here before you decide if you want to download it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Marketing Kitchen. This is where you can grab any of your
I mean,
own pictures and videos.
that's the. I need to put some of that stuff on my business page too,
Yeah, pick some
so
stuff and
that
just put it
people
in.
start looking at it again.
Yeah, exactly.